My name is Alex, and I normally work night shifts at McDonald's. So basically, this happened in 2019. So we usually don't get much business around night shift, and since it was only 12 or 1 in the morning, we didn't have very many people in drive-thru or in the lobby at that point. So we decided just to sit back, relax, and just talk. Our boss was pretty chill, so we don't have to worry about anything like getting in trouble while on our phones at work. So we just put on our phones, talked, and just chilled for a little bit. An old man came in around 1:30 to 2. He ordered a 20-piece McNugget, and he sat down. We brought it out to him, and seeing as he clearly got his food, he came to the counter 10 minutes later and said I didn't get my food. At this time I was sweeping, and I honestly thought that he was just being funny. One of the managers, Barbara, went up to him and said, "We did give you food. It's been out for 10 minutes already." He sat back and said, "No, I didn't get my food. Where is it?" We all turned as soon as he said that, and we just looked at him with complete confusion on our faces. I was still sweeping, and I just froze. What was he talking about? He started yelling, saying you were stupid, and we were no good for nothing. At the time, I was still a crew trainer, so I was gonna put the broom down and say something, until she said, "Get out of the store or we're calling the cops." And he left, but not before saying a vulgar word. He was the most impolite man I have ever seen. I was going to tell him to leave myself, but I didn't feel like it was worth the trouble. In fact, it probably never was. But I hope we never see him again. It's up around 1:55 in the morning at McDonald's. I work at McDonald's in Fort Gibson, and honestly, we don't get much customers at all. And considering it's Halloween night, aside from not having any business that night at all, we just decided just to do our normal night shift routine. Clean, do dishes, and mostly just make food that were ordered. We were about halfway in the night when I was on drive-thru, and I honestly don't like working drive-thru because, let's face it, it's just creepy, and a lot of shitty things happen at night. Anyways, I did my job and hated every second of it until this person came up to the drive-thru window. He tapped on it. I said, "Sorry, sir, you have to be in a car," which was the policy. And he said, "Oh, that's fine. I just want a Big Mac." I said, I'm sorry, sir, we can't do that. It's store policy." He proceeded to say the same thing. He just wanted a Big Mac. I saw no harm in it, so I finally just said, okay, we'll make you a Big Mac. After giving it to him, I finally said, "Okay, sir, you have a good night." He didn't leave the window for about 10 minutes. I kept repeating myself again and again. "Sir, we've served you. Can you please move along? You're holding up the line." There were cars honking at him the whole time. He didn't leave still, and I said, "Sir, if you don't leave, I'm gonna have to call the cops." He just stood there with a sick smile on his face. At this point, I was terrified, and I didn't know what to do. I told one of my managers, and they took care of it. All I know is that he moved, and I honestly don't know what happened, but we ended up calling the cops. In 5 minutes, they arrived and took him to jail. I'm not sure what happened to that man, but I hope he's getting the proper medical treatment he deserves. My name's Jason, and I work night shifts on Tuesdays since Wednesday's my day off, and I get to do whatever I want. So, normally I would work drive-through on Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays I would just have a day off, like always. I always liked night shifts because there's nothing much to do, and drive-through is the easiest thing ever. So, on drive-through, I did my job. I just stood there all night, sometimes in the crew room just to relieve some stress, or maybe just chill a little bit, have a drink of my Monster to stay awake, and we'll go back to the window. Tonight was, well, crazy, because that night, around 3 o'clock, which was when we generally got stuff ready for breakfast, I saw a clown. Now, I'm not sure, but it looked like Ron McDonald. Honestly, it was disturbing, honestly. I don't know what else to say about it, but I thought it was just a sick prank. And so, I don't know how believable this is, but he ordered a Whopper. I said, "Sir, this isn't Burger King. This is McDonald's. Sorry." And he said in the perfect Ronald McDonald voice, "If you don't have a Whopper, I'll take a Baconair." And started laughing hysterically. I said, "Sir, this is not Burger King. I'm sorry. Please move along." And I also said, "You have to be in a vehicle to order. I'm very sorry." Being in a vehicle was part of the policy that you had to follow to order food in the drive-thru. I hesitantly peeked my head outside to see he wasn't there anymore. Thank God, I thought to myself. The next night, which was Tuesday, I was in drive-thru again. Even though I told my boss I didn't want to be on drive-thru for another 2 nights, just in case the clown showed up again. I hope I didn't see him again because, honestly, he scared me a bit. I got a message on my phone saying that someone was at the window. Honestly, I was in the room. I didn't hear the thing go off in the headset. I got a message tone and a vibration. Since my phone usually chimed, it didn't seem very realistic for anyone to text me 2 times. Unless they sent the message at the same time. No matter. I went to the window and saw that clown again. I sighed Sir, I'm sorry, we do not serve unless you're in a vehicle. He said in that perfect tone again. If you don't have a Big Mac, I will kill you. I didn't know what to say. I was at a loss for words. I was silent. And then he said, Come on, Jeremy. This clown knew my name. What was I supposed to do? He knew my name. He started pounding his head against the glass. Jimmy! Jimmy, I am not loving it! Get the frick away from my wiener now! I didn't know what to do. I was paranoid and I was frozen with fear. I didn't know what to do. Finally, I talked to my boss in the morning. I told him everything that happened. And he said, Don't worry about it. It's probably some drunk. I was annoyed at this, since my boss was pretty laid back. I mean, I didn't realize he would be this laid back at something that I told him like this. He said, It's okay, you can just go home now. I said, Okay, and he said, Goodbye, Trevor. No. No. No!